Hey guys, what is up? The New Cubist here. Welcome to my survival house build. It's got everything you need for survival. It's got chest storage, brewing areas, enchanting rooms, a bedroom, furnace smelting areas. It's got everything. Even got a built-in mine, which you could add your nether portal to, but I chose to just make mine into a cool mining area. So yeah, stick around and I'll show you how to build it block by block, step by step. Alright, so for your Minecraft survival house, you're going to need to find the materials found on my hotbar below. A pretty simple build, just cobblestone and oak wood. Again, nothing complicated, so let's get started. So we're going to start off by putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oak wood blocks in a row, like that, all facing upward. Then one diagonal, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Oh, 5 more, and then the same sort of thing on this side. It's actually good that I broke that down and built that, but basically you repeat this pattern all the way across, and you're going to make this sort of circle. Best kind of circle you can make in Minecraft. Of course, you can't make a perfect circle because we're working with blocks here, but get out of here, cow. That's beside the point. All right, so let's come inside. Let's take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to go, or not 4, 5. Actually, yes, 5, because the floor is going to be on that 5th block there. So I'm going to go ahead and just drill this out in the shape of the whole outline we just made, and I'll be right back. Alright, cool, so 5 blocks all the way down, and on the 5th block right here, the bottom block you dug out, you're just going to want to fill it all in with cobblestone, and we're going to have a nice cobblestone floor in here. So this is a survival base, so it's not supposed to use super expensive materials, no quartz, nothing like that. Maybe some glowstone, but again, glowstone's really not that rare once you get to the nether, but the tricky part is actually getting there. But yeah, we're going to put these log pillars all the way down to the floor, just like this, to sort of emphasize some support in the structure, although not necessary. Aesthetically, I'd say it's pleasing. We're going to come around here, and we're just going to put leaves all the way around on top of these oak log blocks. And then we're going to also fancy ourselves, that's not the right word. We're going to create ourselves our own entrance. So we're going to come around here, and we're just going to place slabs everywhere. Now pick a side you want to be your entrance, okay? So obviously not this side. This side's looking a little cramped over here, so we're not going to use that side for the actual entrance, but I'm going to use the front right here. So let me get over here. Let me fix this real quick. You don't need these grass blocks, of course, but sometimes it's nice to have some dirt on you in case you need to terraform around your build, because this is a semi-bigger build than I usually do for like a survival world. I mean, it really just depends, but the cool thing is you can always make everything into your own in Minecraft. So let's come to the front here and let's create ourselves an entrance. We're going to break those blocks right there. We're going to extend this out one right here, and then we are just going to put some cobblestone. I'm going to break this block right here, fill this in with some cobblestone blocks, just 3 of them, 4 right there. We're going to grab some ladders, okay? This is where our fence gate is going to come into play. I'm going to put the fence gate right there, and then some ladders down, and we pretty much have our entrance. So the walls in here obviously are not going to be dirt. We're going to go ahead and replace them all with oak wood planks, just like this. So I'm going to do that and come right back. But before I do that, do not forget to put cobblestone right here, or it's going to bother you later on. Second thought, I'm so sorry if you guys just built that. Break that right there and replace that with just oak wood planks. I'm not really sure why I said to put cobblestone there, but yeah. And there we go, looking quite nice so far, looking quite nice. So if you're worried about security in your home, okay, that's a valid concern. If you're really worried about it and spiders can get in, but that's pretty much it. You don't have to worry about creepers. I mean, skeletons may be able to shoot you right there, but it's really not that bad. I mean, if you're in the base, but if you're really looking for this to be a survival build, okay, pick some kind of trapdoor, right, and place it all over the opening. So I'm going to do that real quick like I do, and then just show you. I'm not going to keep it, but I'll just show you what I mean. Oh yeah, it looks quite weird, but I actually really like that. I think that's super, super cool. I really like that. So basically, if you'd come in here, you would have a sort of enclosed house. It's nice and open feeling still, though, although personally I prefer it to look like this. Ah, much better. Now, you could put glass on top. There's a variety of things you could do, but personally, I just like it like this. So let's get around to doing the interior. So let's come in here. First things first, we're going to need a little bit of lighting. Not sure why my render distance is on so high, but we're going to go ahead and just put some lighting. Let's put it on this block right here. That should be good. And just repeat that all the way around. If you're worried about lighting in the front of the build, you can just put some torches like that. It really doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about lighting the outside just for the sake of tutorial's sake. For the sake of tutorial's sake. That's correct. Okay. What I'm seeing here first, I'm just sort of looking at the inside and visualizing what I want to do. So right here, I definitely think we're going to need some chests, but we cannot put them on the top block right there. We're actually going to have to put some stairs there. The reasoning is if I broke this block, boom, you'd have, oh, well, you'd have a hole there. Oh, you wouldn't have a hole there. Okay, never mind. We can actually put, oh, cool. We could put, well, put that block. Nah, we better not mess with that. That's gonna get tricky real fast. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put these blocks back here and just break these 3 right here. Then we're going to put some glowstone behind them. Now keep in mind, guys, you don't have to use glowstone. I know it's a more expensive material than everything else in this build. So if you're building this in the beginning of the world, just don't worry about putting anything behind it. You'll still have proper lighting. Personally, I just love the way that glowstone looks when backlining a chest like this. I don't think backlining is a word, but if it was, I think it would fit that situation perfectly. Okay, so let's take some crafting tables and let's make a little utility area. Which side? Left side. Okay, so we'll put a crafting table right here. We're going to take some furnaces, and we're just going to line this back wall, just a 3x3 area of furnaces. Usually you don't need more than 9 furnaces, and if you do, I'm not really sure what you're cooking up, but you may not want to be cooking up that much stuff at once. Otherwise, you get disorganized, and you don't want to get disorganized. So I'm going to put 2 pots here. We're just going to make it look kind of nice. We'll put a blue orchid down and an orange tulip. Put those right there. Perfect. And while I'm thinking about utility, if you want to organize your chests, you actually have a very good opportunity to do so. Just put item frames right there. You can just organize them like mining, gems, just like block materials, wood, redstone, and how about a chest of chests? I think that's ironic, so I'm gonna leave it there. Now, a cool thing you can do on top of a crafting table like this, you don't have to leave it plain, okay? You can make it look kind of fancy. You can put a little trapdoor right, or not a trapdoor, pressure plate, but what you can put a trapdoor on is a little shelf like this. And you can just make it look kind of nice, just have a little bookshelf right there. I'm gonna break out these blocks. I'm going to take some oak wood stairs, and I'm just gonna place them upside down right here. I'm gonna break out all these blocks right here, not those blocks. We're gonna break out all those blocks right there, and we are going to put oak wood blocks just right there and there. And then we're going to come in here, okay, we're going to replace all of these with just some oak wood blocks, again like that. Now we're going to come back in here, we're going to break this block, and now we have a nice little showcase area, okay? So we're going to take some item frames, we're going to put them back in here, and we're going to have a nice little showcase. So, what do we want to show off? Maybe you want to show off your 2 favorite swords. I don't know why you'd have a gold sword as your favorite, but I'm not one to judge. We'll put the pickaxe right there. And I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool. Again, you can play around with all these designs. Nothing is set in stone, obviously, with my builds, but I try to give you guys some suggestions as to what to do in them. I like blue orchids, so I'm just gonna fill these all up with blue orchids. Now keep in mind, guys, this block right here is not showing, so we can just put that there. You can grab a painting and maybe fill in this space a little bit more, make everything look nice. And I think that's cool. If you wanted to, this could honestly just be your bedroom. You don't have to have some fancy bedroom. Let's do a cyan bed, and we'll just put it right there. Oh, I think that looks kind of nice. Only thing it's really missing is probably a torch, and then I think that's a pretty nice bedroom. I like that. Okay, let's do an enchanting table. So we gotta find the center of this. It's gonna be right here. Oh, we're gonna wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the center is right here, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh no, is this not the center? Okay, do you want to break the center block out right here? Let me think. If the enchantment table is going to go right there. Okay, sorry about this, guys. Break this block right here. Break these blocks right here, okay? Gonna be a pretty simple area, but just break those blocks that I broke right there. And you want to dig it just far enough back to have area for your chest. You also just want to be able to break these blocks. We have to go one block down, otherwise things would start showing. You can take some slabs made of oak like this, and let me see, is this right? Could I get away with that? Can I break these blocks? Yeah, so we can just fill in this entire thing with oak wood slabs like this. And then we can, of course, put the oak wood right here. Now these blocks I'm going to break. Let me check it on the outside. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so if it was just flatter, we'd be able to do that for sure. So I'm just going to terraform it a little bit. So you want to make sure you build this on a flat area and not an area like I did. I chose some weird area for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I just sort of fly around my build worlds and just sort of see, does that look good? And if it does, I just start building there. Okay, so we're going to put bookshelves all right here. So just a nice little room, and I know it's a little bit confusing, but let me come in here and let me show you what you're supposed to do. So we can use some slabs made of cobblestone, like these right here, and all we have to do is just put them right there, and we'll have a nice little entrance into it. Of course, you want to extend this one down, and any other blocks that look a little bit out of place, you just want to fix them. So these blocks up here don't really need to be touched too much, but if you want to, you can break let me see. If we want to have things up here, we should break all these blocks. Okay, good. And then you could just sort of see some blocks you might have to go outside and terraform a little bit, but that's part of the fun, okay? It's kind of fun to come in here and just sort of terraform things. It's not that hard. I mean, it's not like we're destroying the world or anything. You just have to do stuff like that, and see, it looks completely natural. I mean, it doesn't look like we went in here and modified the world a bunch. It just looks like it was meant to be here. Okay, so we have the full enchantment table, right? We're going to put a glowstone under it so we don't need any torches in here. And then, what's a cool floor pattern? Let's use some oak logs. We'll do them facing up like this. And then we'll just have them facing the walls like this. And that makes for a cool little pattern. Okay, now what I was trying to accomplish up here, it didn't work out too well. Let's put a glowstone right there, let's put a glowstone right there, and we're just gonna do that for lighting's sake. So we can put an anvil up here, maybe you could put a bunch of anvils just like right in front of the glowstone. It really doesn't matter, but what I definitely want to have up here is an ender chest, right? So maybe 2 right there, and then we'll take some stairs, and you'll see what I mean. Just put them above like that, and then all those blocks don't look weird or anything. You can honestly do that with the entire interior of this, and it'll make it look a lot more roomy, just like that. And then you have 2 openable things right there, which is nice. Put 2 more chests. Now you have quite an awesome little enchanting room. Cool. Let's, what should we do next? Maybe a mine entrance? Well, let's see. So a mine entrance really wouldn't be that hard to do. I'm just going to put a ladder right here, and I'm just going to break it down. Just some number of blocks. Again, really not that important, but what is important is that you carry your material choice all the way through your build to add to that consistency. Just makes things look nice. So again, the walls, if we're going to go under the ground though, we're just going to use cobblestone like this. So what you want to do is just sort of make your ladder shaft go down just some number of blocks. It really isn't that important, the exact number of blocks necessarily. But you want to get down far enough where you can sort of dig out an area without it ruining your house, if that makes sense. So just like this deep, and then you could dig out just somewhat of a big area. It doesn't really matter, something like this. And let's go ahead and just shave off 1 more layer like this. And then in the corners, we're going to put those log supports like we have up top. And it's going to look really cool, right? So we can have a bunch of different areas going down. I like to do staircases down. It really doesn't matter. But once you get this sort of deep, you can still, of course, carry your materials. But it's not that important once you get like super far down because it's not supposed to look super good. But whatever. So right here, all I would do is just sort of dig this down. And it's nice to have a mine, but you want to make sure that your staircases are 3 high. So if I was playing, I would just be digging like this all the way down, and I always seem to get a lot of resources just digging down to layer 12, something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and just dig out. That's not even at all. There we go. I was like, that's not even at all. Huh. Okay, so let's do the same sort of thing here. So again, just a staircase that's 3 high like that. And nice. So let's come back up and let's add some furnaces and a little bit of chest storage. So we have 2 shafts down, and then we can have some double chests right here. You can use cobblestone slabs or stairs, doesn't matter. Just make sure you put them above the chest so that the top one can open. Perfect. And then we'll do a row of furnaces, and we'll say the little mine area is complete. Okay, let's go back up top and add something else. Okay, so we have some blank space on the wall right here, so let's just do something that looks aesthetically pleasing. Nothing too complicated, just some stairs that make a little circle like that. Then we are going to take some pots, and we can take something other than a blue orchid. We've already done a lot of those. Let's take one of these and one of these, and you can just put 2 pots up here like this, and just make it look nice. We can take a painting, of course, and put it right there. That one's a little too big. Let's put something to make the size a little bit smaller. Maybe like that. Okay, and then put the torch back, and cool, we have something pretty awesome to fill that empty space. Up here, I'm not really sure what you could put. Let's see. So we don't have many crafting tables, so you could just put some crafting tables up there just so you have some extra ones. If you wanted to keep it the consistency, you could definitely do something like that. But let's design something for this wall. Let's do a brewing area. Okay, so for this area right here, you're gonna need the materials found in my hotbar below. You're also gonna need some water. I'll go ahead and just replace that tripwire hook for now. So let's go ahead and break out these blocks right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then subsequently all the ones below it. And then we're just going to put some glowstone blocks and then some soul sand blocks. Then we're gonna come back here with our wall material and just fill all of those in. Okay, that's all good. Never mind, sorry. We're just going to put our nether wart right there and then line the glowstone with some trapdoors. Now, of course, you're thinking, yeah, there's nowhere to brew anything. You got a good point. That's honestly a very good point. Duly noted. Let's come over here. Let's put a cauldron, water, Did I take the tripwire hook away? Yeah, I did for some water. I just said that. You'd think I'd remember that. And then in here, if we can break these blocks without exposing anything, yes, we can. Okay, let's fill these in with wood, all of them. And then let's take some brewing stands, and we can just tuck those up in there all nicely. Can we break that block? No, we can't. Okay, we'll just tuck those up in there nice and snug, and that's pretty cool for the enchantment room. I'd say that's a pretty all-around good build. It's got everything you could need. Doesn't have another portal, but again, guys, you could come down here to the mine. Oh, let me fix that. You could come down to the mine, dig somewhere, and put the nether portal so you don't have to hear that incessant rumbling all while you play the game. But anyways, if you've watched the whole video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting on my recent videos. If you want to see more like this, and well, just more like this, just click that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload a new video. I'm just putting some stairs here, just sort of seeing some things I could improve on to make things look a little bit better. But yeah, I really appreciate that you guys are still watching me after all these years. I've been doing YouTube 5-6 years now, and that's a long time to do anything. And I'm honestly just surprised you guys are still supporting me after all this time. But I really appreciate it, so thank you guys so much. And if you like the video, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike, but I do ask that you explain to me why you didn't like it so I can better cater my content to your preferences. That's a mouthful. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.